Hello, I'm Cal. Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to take a look at the PlayStation Classic again. I say again, I've done an unboxing video, I just haven't put it out. There's not a lot of love for the PlayStation Classic, to be honest, but hopefully with this new purchase that I've just bought, the contents of this box here, we should be able to turn this games console with 20 games to a games console with 7,020 games. So, what's in the box? We will find out. So let's see if this thing works. With the PlayStation Classic or PlayStation Mini, you can pick these up on Amazon now. I think I got mine for about £35. It's brand new. And you think, well, okay, these are not very good. 20 games, not all the best. I think there's some decent games on there. But, yeah, you can buy a Raspberry Pi, get your own case, fit it all together yourself and put the games on that you want. With this USB stick with so many games on there, there's got to be some decent ones on there. Plus with the PlayStation Classic, I bought it for £35. You get your two controllers, which you haven't got to worry about. The Raspberry Pi, you've got to buy your board, you've got to buy your controllers, you've got to buy an SD card, you've got to buy a power supply, you've got to buy a case. Add all that up. At least with this, you get two decent controllers, very well made controllers, you haven't got to worry about that. It's a USB port, so with this added software, you could probably add other controllers. You've got HDMI cable, that's another addition that you've got to buy with the Raspberry Pi, and then you've got your power supply, which you haven't got to worry about a power pack or anything like that. It's just a normal micro USB to USB power cable. And you got to think about, yeah, you want to do all your own games, which I can fully understand. I want to do my own sort of like image when I can get into it, but just think about all the time that's going to take to do that, which is time well spent if you're into all of that, as a lot of people are. You've all got your favourite games that you used to play with, you know, during your childhood, which you can fully understand. So this is the setup. I think you probably plug that direct into there, but I'm going to test this little four-way hub. And then we just need to connect the power and then plug it in and we're away. Right, so we've got auto bloom here, which will take us to all the added PlayStation games, I believe. So I'll just press the start for that. So it's going to be a little bit of a delay because it's loading all the information in. Plus the USB stick that they use to put all this information on all the games. I don't think it's really high quality, but here is a list of all the games. So I'll just run through all of these. And then we're back to the beginning again. So press circle to go back. And there we can actually look at all the additional games that are on there. Go back to the PlayStation 1 games. The amount that I paid for the USB stick itself, that's paid for itself, just having those games on. I think it's worth it. So just press square. Let's see what else we've got on here. This is using Auto Bloom software, so you can actually do this yourself, but I'd say it's a lot of hassle. It's just a lot of work, and you've got to know what you're doing. You can learn it, and it is a bit of a hobby. I can understand that, and it's something that I'm probably going to get into myself. So you've got all 2600 games, 7800 Atari. Loads on there. Atari Lynx. Arcade games, MAME, PC Engine Turbo Graphics, PC Engine Super Graphics, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy itself, the NES, the Super Nintendo, Virtual Boy, 32X, Dreamcast. Oh, slowing down a little bit there. So Dreamcast. Accessing the little bits of information on the USB stick. So you've got Game Gear, Master System, Mega Drive, Mega CD, SG100, Neo Geo Pocket, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Neo Geo Pocket PlayStation Portable, and back to PlayStation where you've got all those other games that you've just seen. Get that Ghost Pilot to go. Let's see whether I can wear out another special. Or Neo Geo then. Let's see if I can waste another special. Set coin. So let's select and start to actually start the game. A and B, but we've got triangle, square, X and circle. Which one is it? Let's go for that one again. Yes, first time. Oh! This is me playing on the D-pad. Not very good. Obviously these are Sony controllers, so they are really good, so just I'm not the greatest with D-pads. I am trying. So this game is visually it's really nice. A lot of these shoot 'em ups. Some of them are really hard to see, especially the bullets that have been fired at you. As I just died. There's my special. So no lag, no nothing. So emulation then is PlayStation Mini. It's not too bad, is it? So let's try start and select them together. Yeah, so then we'll close content. Back. Okay, so it's not too bad. Okay, so some of those you've got to select the right core to load the game in with. So it's just going to be hit and miss. Okay, well that works fine. No lag there. Is it trying? I think it's trying. I would imagine it would work by now, but there we go. So you just need to select the right core. See if there's any lag on this one now, because the RG300 that did struggle. No music or sound there, so. Whoa, that's loud. That runs fine. Oh, there's a pickup there. Yeah, I played this in the arcade when I was younger. Can't remember it though. You can play it for longer, I think. To sum things up then, there are a lot of PS1 games on here. That alone in my opinion is worth the asking price. There are lots and loads of other games available here too. I'm not sure if there's 7,000 and I'm not going to count them all. With the added systems, the 8 and 16-bit systems, the arcade games from yesteryear, with emulation you should not have a problem running hardly any of these games. The
Sega 32 or CD seems fine. It did take a while to load these games, but the gameplay was fine once it was loaded. Surprisingly, the PSP was a little bit choppy with some games, and with the Dreamcast that struggled too. Even the Raspberry Pi will struggle to run certain systems, like the N64 for example is notorious. Some games run better than others. The Raspberry Pi 4 is still in development for emulation, and there are some images out there, but the Raspberry Pi 3 is more solid base. There are other single board computers you can use also, but it all comes down to price. Therefore, if you want a cheaper alternative to all of these, and you want it all set up with no fiddling about, you can pick up a PS1 Classic, new, for £35, and this USB stick for £20, both on Amazon. The setup isn't perfect. The slow loading times between games can irritate some people, but I grew up with the Spectrum, so I'm a bit more patient. I will try the USB stick in the Player 1 slot and connect the controllers through the USB hub to see whether that improves things. Check out the comment section for updates. Overall then, not a bad purchase really, with decent emulation and all of these games to play with. There's no affiliate links in the descriptions at the moment, so if you want to find these on Amazon, just click the icon on my YouTube banner for Amazon and it'll take you to the page. I'm Cal, have a good morning, afternoon or good evening, farewell till next time and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.